Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to explore pressing challenges and really unpack how innovative solutions are changing the game in different industries. Today we're focusing on something central for private schools, how they can not just manage, but actually flourish in, well, today's demanding educational world. Our mission really for this deep dive is to look at the power of cloud-based student information systems, SIS for short, and show you how DreamClass specifically is built to help private schools operate more effectively.
That's right. And when we say cloud-based SIS, what we really mean is an all-in-one digital platform. Think of it like your school's command center, managing pretty much everything: enrollment, attendance, grades, communications, you name it. It's all there in one central online dashboard. And the key difference, compared to older systems or just juggling spreadsheets, no complicated installation, no big IT infrastructure needed. It's designed to just work.
And that's so important, isn't it? Because private schools today, they're dealing with a lot. You've got rising expectations from parents, admin workloads that just seem to balloon, and often tighter budgets. Efficiency is key. So a cloud SIS, and especially how we've built DreamClass, tackles these things directly. It simplifies, it automates. It really becomes a cornerstone for moving forward digitally. So today, let's focus on those benefits and how systems like ours solve those everyday headaches for administrators.
Exactly. You see schools adopting more blended learning and needing better remote collaboration tools, wanting that real-time data on student performance. Cloud SIS solutions are not just nice-to-haves anymore. They're becoming, well, essential operational hubs. And it goes beyond just grades and records. These systems are crucial for things like compliance reporting, making sure data is stored securely, which is huge now, and just streamlining how teachers and staff work together. It pulls everything into one efficient ecosystem for the whole school.
It's really interesting how much things have changed for school operations. You mentioned those unique admin challenges private schools face, the ones that eat up so much time and, frankly, money. So how does a cloud-based SIS like DreamClass really get at those pain points? How does it make that daily grind easier for school leaders? What's the actual impact?
Well, the impact is pretty significant, and it's more than just convenience. First off, think about the automation of repetitive tasks. We're talking about saving hours, sometimes even days each week, automating attendance, running grade reports, getting transcripts ready.
That alone sounds huge.
It is, but it's not just about saving time, it's what you do with that saved time. We see schools shifting admin staff from just data entry to, more impactful work, like personalized student support, better parent outreach, maybe even helping develop new programs. They become more strategic.
That's a really powerful shift. Not just faster tasks, but better tasks. More meaningful work.
Precisely. And then you have centralized student data. This gets rid of those information silos. Imagine a student moving classes, the handover is seamless. Or a counselor needing quick access to attendance and grades before a parent meeting. It's all right there, up to date from one single source. It fosters a much more unified approach to education, something that's frankly impossible with scattered files.
It makes total sense for internal efficiency. But communication is so vital for private schools, that connection with families. How does it help there?
Good point. That leads to improved communication. DreamClass has built-in tools for emailing parents, sharing documents securely, sending out alerts all within the system. It just makes the whole communication flow much smoother, more transparent. Parents feel in the loop. Admins aren't juggling 5 different tools. Plus, there's scalability. This is really important. Whether you're a small school, say 40 students, or a larger one with hundreds, a system like DreamClass scales with you. No need for expensive hardware upgrades or complex reinstallations as you grow.
That future-proofing aspect must be a big relief, knowing you won't outgrow your system in a couple of years.
Absolutely. And one more critical benefit, especially for private schools: strengthen data compliance and audit readiness. Private institutions often have specific state rules or accreditation standards to meet. DreamClass helps ensure secure data storage, uses strong encryption, multi-factor authentication, things like that. For instance, the encryption we use, it's often end-to-end for data both moving and stored. So even if somehow a server was accessed, the data itself remains protected. That's a level of security that's very difficult for individual schools to manage on their own. It brings real peace of mind.
That's huge. For smaller schools especially, it can feel overwhelming. So DreamClass doesn't just store the data safely, it actively helps schools stay compliant.
Exactly. We aim to make adhering to those rules simpler. It helps schools avoid common mistakes by keeping data centralized and secure in a way that meets those requirements. It's about being proactive with protection.
It's definitely clear these cloud systems are a major step up from, the old ways. But let's dig into the administrator's day-to-day. I heard someone call their routine a digital maze. Spreadsheets here, paper forms there. What are those specific daily frustrations, and how does DreamClass really untangle that mess?
That digital maze really resonates. So many administrators are still juggling spreadsheets, paper, maybe a few different online tools that don't connect. It's not just inefficient. It leads to errors, bottlenecks, constant double-checking. DreamClass tackles this head-on by unifying systems. Everything comes together in one dashboard. You're not hopping between programs to find student info, send a quick email, or log a grade. It's all integrated.
Right away, that sounds like a productivity win. But what about the tech side? Lots of private schools have small teams, maybe no dedicated IT person.
That's a really common scenario and something we specifically designed for. DreamClass aims to eliminate significant IT dependency. Administrators can typically manage the setup and the day-to-day running themselves without needing deep technical skills.
So it empowers them.
Absolutely. And that directly boosts multitasking efficiency. When everything's in one place, managing all those different responsibilities becomes much more streamlined, and importantly, it offers mobile and remote access. Your team isn't chained to the front office desk. They can work effectively from home or wherever they need to be. That flexibility is crucial today.
Invaluable. And we hear fantastic things from schools using DreamClass already. Like Jamie Kay, an office manager, who told us DreamClass is so easy to use and easy to learn.
Yeah.
She loved how extremely customizable it is, fitting their specific school needs. That's a big one. And she mentioned how easy it makes communication for everyone, parents, teachers, admins. Plus, having the financial invoicing and the Stripe portal integrated made payments so much simpler for parents.
Yeah, those stories really show the practical difference it makes, that immediate relief it brings to the daily workload.
And Annie M., coordinating an adult education center, she also praised the user-friendliness, said they needed something for the education center for a long time. It just shows how much need there is for something that genuinely works well and simplifies things. The feedback we get consistently is schools managing attendance, transcripts, communication, all with lean teams, often no IT department at all. We even had one administrator tell us switching from spreadsheets cut their weekly paperwork time literally in half. Just wow.
And those aren't unusual stories. They reflect our core goal with DreamClass, serving those small to medium private schools that often lack big IT resources. The whole focus is on ease of use, quick setup, and making sure it delivers value right away. Empowering people like Jamie and Annie is what it's all about.
So, okay, let's talk setup. For a school feeling maybe a bit nervous about adopting new tech, especially without IT backup, how easy is it really to get started with DreamClass?
Simplicity is key, absolutely. The setup is designed to be, well, pretty straightforward. It starts with signing up and configuration. Basically, you upload your student data. We have templates to make that easier. Define your classes, set up who needs access to what. Then you use the built-in templates and workflows. These cover common things like report cards, attendance tracking, billing. They're pre-built to minimize the setup effort on your end. You're not building from scratch.
That sounds like it shaves off a lot of time and probably stress.
It does. And importantly, you're supported the whole way. We provide accessible support onboarding guides, chat right in the system, video tutorials. With DreamClass specifically, there's a step-by-step onboarding checklist, even training tailored to different roles, like teachers versus administrators. We often see schools, even those coming from paper or just Excel, get up and running comfortably in less than a week.
That really speaks to the Lean Team's limited tech experience challenge. You don't need to be a tech wizard to make this happen. DreamClass makes it accessible.
Exactly. It's about giving administrators control over their data and their time without needing a big IT budget.
All right, so for administrators or school managers listening who are thinking about making a switch or maybe getting their first SIS, what should they look for? How do you choose the right cloud SIS for your school's future? What separates the good from the, well, not so good?
That's a critical question. Choosing wisely is important. We think a few things really matter. First, definitely prioritize ease of use. The interface needs to be intuitive, not just for you, but for your teachers, even parents if they have a portal. If it's clunky, people just won't use it effectively. Second, look closely at the support. Can you get help quickly from a real person? Chat, email, a good help center. You're forming a partnership, really, and good support is crucial when you need it.
That human touch and support, yeah, it really matters when you hit a snag.
It really does. Third, look for transparent pricing. Avoid solutions with lots of hidden fees or super rigid contracts. You want scalable options that fit your budget now and grow predictably. Also, think about customizable features. Can you tailor things like reports, grading, user permissions to match your school's way of doing things, or does it force you into its own rigid structure? Flexibility is key. And finally, make sure you have data control. Can you easily export your school's data whenever you need to without jumping through hoops or paying extra? It's your data. You need full access and ownership.
Those are really solid points. It circles back to avoiding systems that are maybe overloaded with features you'll never use or that lock you in. You want something built for flexibility, ease, and how schools actually operate day to day. So, wrapping up our deep dive today, I think the main takeaway is pretty clear. The future isn't about piling on more software tools. It's about choosing the right tools, ones that genuinely simplify, automate, and bring everything together. Cloud SIS platforms, and especially a solution like DreamClass, are designed to replace that administrative tangle with real clarity and efficiency.
Absolutely. By choosing a system like this, you're really setting your team up for success. You're strengthening connections with parents, and you're improving how things run every single day across the board. It's more than just buying software. It's really a strategic move for your school's long-term health and success.
So we definitely encourage you, if you're listening, take a look at the tools you're using now. Think about exploring the options. Maybe book a demo with a cloud SIS provider you trust. It could genuinely be one of the most impactful operational changes you make.
And maybe leave you with this thought. Looking at your school's daily operations, from the first inquiry to maybe even alumni connections, what parts could be truly transformed, not just tweaked, but really transformed by having one unified, intelligent system that's actually designed to grow right alongside you?